My people know why I'm not at the Summer Jam. I've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, and the whole nine, man. I was told and begged to do the Summer Jam. I was begged to come to Hot 97 because I had a hot new record that nobody wanted to support except for the streets. And it was told to come there and save Angie Martinez's job. And I was told to come there and help the ratings at Hot 97 by Flex, you know, and the rest of the crew over there. But I'm here to let my people know, you know what I'm saying? All my hip-hop community people know that I was dissed this morning by Hot 97 and told that what I couldn't do on the show, which is really outrageous and really shows that the wrong people are in power. You know, his hip-hop thing comes from the streets. We need our freedom. If y'all ain't gonna go for this fight for y'all freedom, y'all gonna be like them sucker artists that just go up to the radio station and kiss ASS just to get some airtime, or just suck Flex or suck Clue in them, trying to get on their best side so they can play your record. Come on, man. Take hip-hop back into your own hands, man. Throw a party in the streets for free. You know, make it safe, man. Hire the Nation of Islam or somebody to protect it. It's time that we take it back into our hands, because when it's being held in bondage and slavery, it's really a big smack in the face to hip-hop and all the people who love it, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to tell Nas, me, myself, what I cannot do on a Summer Jam stage when it's been done. The same acts have been done
4 or 5 years in a row.
4 or 5 years in a row, and last year it happened to be the diss was toward me by Jay, and he was all high and mighty.
Right.
Then I dropped the ether napalm bomb, and the whole crew was running like roaches, and now you got this station over there crying because he lost. Unanimous decision, he lost. And they played his records like he was dead, like it was a Jay-Z memorial. You know, not saying he was, don't get me wrong, y'all. Not wishing that on any man. And that's my brother, but I'm saying
you're just looking for a fair play.
A fair play, and it's really out of hand, y'all. I'm not going for it. It's not going to happen. It is just a perfect opportunity. You have the alternative to choose any radio station you want to choose. And Power 105 plays everything. Old school, new school. If you want to listen, you know what I mean?
Juice. Mike Saunders, Pimp Juice.
Yeah, big up to my man Mike right here. Who let me come up here. Big up to my man Donnie Einer, everybody at Columbia Records who's totally behind my back. David Belgrave, everybody, the whole
behind
crew,
you, Nas. The streets is behind
right
you.
Here.
Because you know what, after this, you probably ain't gonna hear none of your records over there, but it's okay. You know why? We have over 1,200 stations, and we're gonna hold you down. I know Cole's gonna make a few calls. Mike's gonna make a few more calls.
Yo.
I'm gonna two-way a few cats. Calling to come, because we definitely appreciate this. This is what it's all about. This is real hip hop, y'all. This is not synthetic hip hop.
This is not synthetic. I have my freedom of speech. I'm gonna say what I want. I'm not worried about a record. I turn on that station. I hear people, rappers on there, talking about their record sales and all. I mean, that's played at their rims on a truck. I mean, what does that have to do with our community? What does that have to do with anything real? Let the rappers talk about it on their records. Realize I ate it. They had a takeover show, and that was the song, ladies and gentlemen, the whack record Jay had, trying to come at me. They named the whole show on that station a takeover, and I ate that. They didn't worry about my feelings. They didn't worry about my feelings when he made a record dissing my daughter's mother with derogatory things about women. And
Two records.
Jay just making records about how much he hates women, which is really makes me curious. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here and they just support that and support everything he does. But when Nas, Godson, answers him back, they team up with the evil. See, it's a whole evil empire funded by a bunch of other evil empires, Def Jam one of them, that's giving them money to play all their artists' records. Meanwhile, the struggling artists have to try to recreate records that sound like Jay, and they're destroying themselves. They don't. If you listen to 90% of the rappers, they're not even creative. Pick up a Stillmatic album, listen to the song Rewind, listen to the song What Goes Around Comes Around. You know what I'm saying? Listen to
one mic.
Listen to one mic, my people. You know, I'm right here. I'm made from Queens.
Wait a minute, let's give Nas a round of applause.
To all my peoples, man.
For the hip-hop community.
This is for the hip-hop community. I don't want nobody to get it twisted.
I'm co-signing everything.
Yes. Yo, Word is Bond. I don't want nobody to get it twisted. Word is Bond. This is all about people knowing that I did not diss my fans there at Hot 97. I was told this morning what I could not do.
And that's why you're not.
And that's why I'm here.
The show.
I'm not going to close the show. They begged me to be the headliner because Jay is mad at him. He got a fit with them, a little emotional attitude.
So they're trying to came over here and made the power switch. Yeah, that's what that was all about.
Yeah. So
I mean
he got a fit with them. They begged me not to go to Wendy's station because Wendy was slaughtering Angie Martinez. You know what I'm saying? It was like, please don't go there. She's about to get, Angie's not about to have a job. Wow. So I'm not, don't confuse me into the Wendy Williams, Angie beef. I make rap records. They got me in the middle of that to boost up their ratings and then treat me like a crab today, which is not surprising, which is why I feel is a reason why part of me feels good for not showing up when they told me what I could not do and that I could take it or leave it and walk, and just treated me with total disrespect. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm here to let my people know it's time to be real, y'all. Stop make your own outlets, man. Listen to 105, make mixtapes, listen to K-Slay, go get hip hop without dealing with that station over there, man.
There it is, yo. Or you can get yourself a
Get a gun and get real. Get some balls, man. You rappers, get some balls, man.
It's powerful.
You rappers are slaves, man.
105.1, man. More with Nas Esco. He's venting. And we're going to take some of your calls at 1-800-585-1051.
Hour after hour.
Going through this shit forever. I put out Soundtrack to the Streets with Jay and Nas and this one, and DJs wouldn't play my records on the album. Or the record, you was on the album. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't play my records on the radio because they don't want to see Kid Capri get no further. Kid got hard, Kid got big, and it's stupid because you DJs, I'm saying this shit to you. Let me where the cab at?
Yeah.
Say it to your camera.
Yeah.
You DJs, you trip over playing everybody's record that don't give a shit about you. Mm. You trip over dudes that you go crazy over playing this one's record and that one. They don't even call to see if you healthy, if you ate, if you good, anything. But somebody that's in your business that do the same thing that you do and is trying to get the same struggle go off the same way you are, in the DJ business, you won't support them. You won't play their music because you think it's taken away from you. You dumbass. All of you are dumbasses that think that way.
Word.
All of you. Got something to say, see me. All of you are dumbasses that think that way. Smarten up. If I blow up, you blow up. If you open the door for me, you blow up. You open the door for yourself, for the DJ to go and be better. And that's what my whole shit always been.
Right.
It always been that. So why would you hate on the album, Soundtrack to the Streets? Why would you hate on anything I put out, you dumbass? Take it how you take it.
I ain't gonna be on here long, Chad. I'm gonna make this shit quick. I've been getting, a lot of people reach out, a lot of texts, a lot of calls and shit, man, and a lot of comments and people. I just want to make a few things clear, you know what I'm saying? Pour me a little shot too, my nigga. Don't be stingy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I never was really, like, I wasn't like tripping. I don't care about nigga playing my radio, playing me on radio, bro. That never was my premise. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping about you playing on the radio. I'm not complaining about that. I'm not asking or crying out for why you don't play me. It never was about you playing me or y'all playing me. It was never a shot at, Hot 97 or, DJs and shit in New York. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with a lot of them niggas. I fuck with a lot of them DJ niggas, and they been fucking with me since the beginning. Outside of Hot 97, niggas, Sirius, Satellite, everything, nigga. And I said that, they made that clear. Like funk, like my nigga Static, Sway and them niggas. My nigga Ron Mills, Gray Rizzy, motherfucking nigga Lord Sear and them niggas. Peter Rosenberg, Ebro and them niggas. Motherfucking Megan Wright, nigga DJ Clue, Superstar J. Man, I can name a gang of them niggas. They fuck with niggas in it, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, this ain't no cop and plea or nothing, but I could just tell, like, the way when I did my live, like a lot of the homies that I fuck with in the DJ circuit up there, you know what I'm saying, felt like, man, what you mean, nigga, we play your shit all the time, but I just feel like they took what I was saying wrong. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. I ain't tripping off that, because you're right, a lot of niggas been playing our shit since 2014, 2015, you know what I'm saying? Showing love. A lot of them niggas been tapped in. I might forget to name a couple niggas, But y'all niggas know it's love. I know who y'all is. Y'all know who I am. It's love. But I just hate my premise for the whole video of me even responding is niggas sent me a video of, you know, Flex and Wallow on live with Gilly and them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they was and Wallow was on that nigga body like, yo, what about them Griselda? And what shit? Keep it 100. Like, and you like, yo, fuck with them nigga. I like what they doing, but it ain't my vibe. I don't listen to that shit, really. That ain't my shit. I don't listen to it personally. And my premise is like, why do it always be like the niggas like y'all, like niggas who, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you Funkflex, my nigga. It's like, why you had to do that, bro? It's like y'all niggas bring us up, bro. It's like, not even us, like artists everywhere, bro. Y'all shit on niggas, bro, in a way like, you don't know what that shit could potentially do, your opinions and shit like that. Keep that shit to yourself, bro. Don't get online and all that shit and do that shit the same way the nigga Sus One got on the Wendy Williams show and did that. Nigga, a guest on the show talk about, you know, who your top 5. And Conway was in his top 5. Wendy Williams was like, yo, so who is Conway the Machine? This nigga Sus One, he could have just left it at, yeah, nah, since some up-and-coming niggas from Buffalo. Could have left it at that. Instead, you made it, y'all niggas be going out y'all way to talk about, y'all don't listen to us, and y'all don't play, I personally don't like it or listen to it. And it's like, that's your opinion, and that's cool. I don't like everything. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to like all my music or like my music. Everybody not going to like our shit. And really, I don't give a fuck. I don't do it for niggas to like my shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas be like, y'all, I seen what that shit do to niggas in anything, any entity. Kendrick, you feel me? We seen what them niggas did to Lamar Jackson. Y'all niggas get on there on y'all platforms and shit and just with y'all opinions and talking down on niggas. Y'all don't know if y'all fucking up a bag or nothing. That nigga won the Heisman and was picked last in the draft because of what y'all niggas saying or y'all opinions of how he played. And then he turned around, come to the league, win an MVP. It's like, y'all, we gotta stop that shit, my nigga. That was my point of this shit. It's not me getting played on the radio. I don't care about no radio play. Y'all play my shit great. And a lot of them, the DJs play my shit. I can play on Hot 97. Chanel Pearl's out right now. Shout out to all the DJs and shit up at Hot 97. But some of them niggas, man, be still trying to live off their 90s or they you know, that run because we getting in a space where we really don't even be needing niggas no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak on how niggas make their bag or get their money. That's how y'all get y'all bag. Y'all do what y'all do. But it's like we in a space where we don't really even have to really massage y'all niggas' egos and none of that shit no more, man. But it's fucked up. Niggas even gotta do that. Like, man, if niggas is fire, play that shit if it's hot. If it's whack, don't play it. But don't get on the internet and put your camera in your face and all that shit. Talk about how you don't listen to shit. Like, you don't like niggas shit. Like, bro, that's your opinion. You could have kept that shit to yourself, bro. I have no beef with Flex and none of that nigga. Like, it ain't no beef. Like, you ain't say nothing wrong. Like, shit, I don't listen to. You ain't say nothing wrong, bro. But, like, it's weird you say these things and how you say it. Sometimes your opinions, man, especially when you a nigga like, who niggas like, bro, y'all niggas should be, people can hold stock in that, hold value in that. Like, well, shit, if Flex say he don't listen to it, then he said them niggas don't make radio songs. They don't make club shit. He don't even listen to it. Why should we get them niggas a $2 million bag? Why should we get them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Shit, Flex been the guy of the hottest radio station for the last 30 years in this tri-state. If he not listening to it or fucking with it, why should we? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't do that to niggas. You ain't gotta like our shit, bro. It's all love. That's your opinion. You never offended me, never threatened me. It's no smoke on that type of time, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, like, come on, bro. When y'all niggas do shit like that, and it's always a couple niggas from the bird, like New York, the DJ, them y'all niggas. Why, bro? What? We just some niggas from Buffalo that had a dream and we chased that shit down, dog, and won. We ain't took nothing from nobody. We ain't stepped on nobody's toe. Ain't hated on nobody, bro. We ain't hated on nobody, bro. Come on, bro. Like, stop doing that shit, man. Stop doing that shit. Put on, man, and let's get this money. Let's get these bags, bro. Back to
keep a straight face, and I'm being very honest. I want to this is a person that I love and respect. And I know when you hear me joking and you hear me throwing my little darts and stuff, you know, I'm being entertaining, but I want to be so official in my, you know, he hurt my feelings at first. I want to really like reel this in a little bit because I considered him a friend. He's a person who's a producer, a radio DJ, an artist, and things of that sort. So, and I'm a huge fan of his music, a huge fan, like of his music, and I was disappointed. And then I was gonna just scrap with him in his comments, and then he feels like he wants to take it further and say what a rotten person I am and a DJ and this, that, and I'm taking Payloa and everything. So he wanted to give his opinion of me on his platform, and now I'm taking my platform to give my opinion of him. So this is a guy, I think he referred to himself as working at WBLS Hot 97, right? Let's first clear that up, my friend. It was Marley Marl's show. You are Marley Marl's son. You never talk about him. You never big him up. You learned everything that you do from Marley Marl. Okay, let's start there. And you were on the radio, and it was cute. This was 1990, my brother. No, I'm sorry, 88, 89. You were on the radio 32 years ago. 32. Let me tell you. 32 years ago, you were on the radio. 32. You think things have changed just a little bit since then? No, right? You don't think so, right? I know you don't. 32 years ago, you're on the radio. And you produced a ton of songs, a ton of records, and a ton of things. A ton of good records. No, iconic, great records. Including yours in your album. But you know what I found out about you, my brother? You didn't write those verses. Grand Poobah wrote all your verses on your album. And CL Smooth wrote your verse on Down with the King. My phone is lit. That also makes you a fraud, my friend. So you say that you want to upkeep hip-hop, and you were all for hip-hop and preserving the culture, but you didn't write your own bars. You, my friend, are a buffoon. So, what year was I in? 1990? 92? 93? 92? 30 years ago. So, you put out an album, an amazing album, by the way, which you didn't write your bars. I'm sorry, Grand Poobah wrote your album bars, and CL wrote your bars on Down with the King. That was the best verse of your life. You didn't even write it. This is so crazy. A lot of history lesson here in New York. I did my homework because this boy wants to go. We gonna go. Okay. You end up doing a whole lot of remixes. But your friend DJ Eddie F is the one that put you in power. All of those remixes you got were really for Eddie F. He passed them to you. Now you're suing him. This is crazy. Allegedly. That's what I heard. This is so crazy. And Eddie F put you on. Heavy D wanted to go in the studio with you. Rest in peace. And you wanted the money up front out of his album budget before you gave him the beats. You remember when you fell out? That's so crazy. But you want to uphold the culture. And I'm not upholding the culture. Is that correct, my friend? If you did not make that album with CL Smooth, the Carmel King with the golden voice, and he has an amazing radio voice. That's the only people wanted beats or remixes from you, my friend. Okay? Which I can't believe that's how you're getting down, my brother. So you're suing Nas. Who else he's suing? He's suing Eddie F. Eddie F is Heavy D's DJ from Heavy D and the Boys, New York, who was, and will continue to be very important in the music business. And he put that buffoon on. Now he's suing him. Fast forward. Where do I... Oh, remixes. You're doing a lot of remixes in production, my brother. But you know what you forgot since you were a little stupid? When you did those remixes, you took the money up front. You didn't do your royalties. You didn't do any royalties for those. So now when you hear those spinning on the radio and you see it on Apple and Spotify and what's the other one called? Tidal. Sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. I'm not. Man, I apologize again, man. Now when you see it on those places, you don't get any money for it. That's why you're so upset. Because your money's tight. You remember, let me make sure, you remember when you were calling my office, let me turn the music down, and begging me to play at the tunnel? Did you forget that, man? Did you forget that, bozo? No, you couldn't have forgot that. No. New York City, I'm going to share a couple other things with you. Mister, do you remember when the YGs took you to the ATM machine to take out that money for them after they beat you up? Do you remember that, when they took you to the ATM and made you take out your card and take your money? Do you remember when you at that Nothing But Love cookout and they beat you up in front of that cookout? No, I'm sorry, that was 2-5. 2-5, that was 2-5. You remember you were talking to his baby mama? You remember they beat you up in the park? You didn't forget that though, did you? No. No. You remember when the YGs took your chain and your watch? Punk. You want to play with me with this? You want to play with social media? You want to play? You want to talk? You upset? You mad at me? You know what bothers you the most? When you go to my gram, you see me coming out those cars and you see me in those clubs. That's what's bothering you. So I take money to play records? Go to my social media. You think I need a little 2,500 from some of these bozo rappers? You think I need that money? Huh? You think... And now listen, New York. What was it, Chemical Bank? They took you to the ATM? What bank they took you to? Now, New York City, back then, you could only take out $500, so it wasn't about the money. It was about them knowing to let you know that you were a punk. That's why they took you to the ATM. Because it was only $500, but they wanted you to know that you were a punk. Oh, no, I'm not done yet. No. Nah, I'm not done yet. You also like the police. Yeah, you do. Oh, gosh, I skipped a couple years. Oh, so 90s, right? Yo, you're hot. I'm going to play a record, New York. I'm going to tell you the exact time that you were out of business and no longer relevant. Give me a second. I want to play a song for you. Because this song should explain what happened to your career. Give me a second. This is the song. This song right here is the reason you, sir, were finished, no longer mattered, and weren't relevant. See this right here? See it? You see it? Oh, let me. You hear it, right? Ooh, you remember this, right? You remember this? You remember? You're finished.
And just like a piece of sizzling,
you're finished.
My stomach with the eggs and grits between.
Wrap it up.
The king is what I mean.
Wrap it up.
And get a cup and put some change inside your hand.
Give me those jewelry.
Let's make this official.
So New York City, the reason why he hates Diddy so much is because when that song came out, was that 93, 94? Somewhere in there, you no longer mattered. Your beats became garbage. And you mad at Puff Daddy because he changed the game, so now you want to attack him, taking his name, taking whatever. He didn't take nothing. Okay there, bozo? Nah, I'm not done. I'm gonna get to the police in a minute. We covered. Let me see. What did I cover? I covered CL Smooth is the reason that you even exist. Because if you see what you should have learned, like DJ Premier and Gangstar and Run DMC and Mobb Deep, is those producers always gave the best material to their groups. You, bozo, gave it out as remixes to be spiteful. See? And then what happened now, 2022? Guess who's broke? You want to sue the people that helped you, like Nas and DJ Eddie F. That's who you want to sue, right? What did I cover? I covered that you're a terrible nightclub DJ. I covered that. You were sweating me, calling me at the tunnel. I'm just looking at my notes, man. Just looking at my notes, big bro. I covered you getting beat up. ATM. Oh, yeah. The ATM. That's right. You went to the ATM. Like a punk. That's right. He took your money. How did you... Yo, my brother. How did you feel them... Did you get in their car to go to the ATM? Did you ride in separate cars? Did they walk you to the chemical bank? Tell me what happened when the YGs did that to you. The YGs were signed to Eddie F. That's another group from his neighborhood. You know that I know that you had to move out of Mount Vernon because they kept beating you up, right? You know that, right? You know I know. New York City, I live 10 blocks from him. 10 blocks. You know they were... I mean... So, when you were in the car, were you in their car? Were you in the front seat? Were they smacking you in the back of your neck? Like, what were they doing? What were they saying to you on the way to the chemical bank for you to put your card in and take out your money and give it to them? Did they ride you back home? Did you get back in the car with them? Did you buy them something to eat? Did you? You didn't do that, did you? Punk. So New York City, this guy also went to the precinct on CL Smooth. His partner that he's known for 30 years went to the precinct, filled out a report, went on record. The police came to arrest CL due to a technicality. They couldn't arrest him. He did this in the UK. He did not care if this guy, CL, was put in a jail overseas where the rules are totally different from New York. He went to the precinct, filled a report, cooperated. And I'm going to tell you something, man. And I'm going to just say this the best way I can. Sometimes when a person has a partner and knows, hey, man, They might pull him over. He may have something in that car. They might go up in that apartment and they may know where you keep stuff. And then they send the police to your house. What type of guy is that? And you talk to me about the game and integrity. You have none, my friend. You have zero. Don't you ever, you hear me, bozo? And let me send another shot for anybody else in our demographics or peers or came up when we came up, or if you're in my same age bracket. For some reason, some of you bitter crabs in the barrel that came up when I came up years ago, you like to whisper and talk. Well, listen, you jump out and you get some of this social media smoke. I ain't the average, and none of you dudes is gonna rip down what I built. Just 'cause you're home bitter in your basement, strung out on drugs and brown liquor. Just 'cause some of you DJs don't book no more. Just 'cause some of you rappers can't sell no units no more. Don't bark up my tree. I'll turn your lights off and ruin your career. And I'm dead serious and I'm tired of it. Every one of you that come along, I'm gonna get to you one by one. I ain't to be played with. You want to play social media? We'll play social media. Conway the Machine learned his lesson. I shouldn't have said that. We're trying to make up. I'm sorry, Conway. That was rude. I'm sorry. Oh man, why'd I do that? We're gonna do a song that we're gonna premiere next Thursday. If anybody knows Conway the Machine, you tell them. Now Conway, you don't have a deal, so I guess if I play this and we start getting crazy and you get a deal, you gonna tell me thank you? I just want to double check. Okay, back to the snitch. Now, it's not my fault. I have made a decision, New York. I like new hip hop. I like the new music. I like what people make. I like songs that move the club. I am not an A&R and I'm not a label owner. My job is to play the heat. And what I do is I find the good records and I play them. The word is called hip hop. Emphasis on hip. If you are 45 to 50, there's nothing hip left in your body to rhyme about. Now, let me be specific though. You can be 40 to 50 and make great songs for your fan base. I love that. I love people who do that. Artists should do that all the time. I like to DJ for my fan base, and I play on this radio for my fan base. I never take a penny to play songs. I love what I do. This is my dream job. And Pete, I don't dislike you, my brother. I respect you so much. And I know that sounds weird in this whole thing, but I can't let you, I'm not letting you come out and don't try to swipe me and then run back and hide, bro. I'm not the guy. You're picking the wrong. I know Puffy didn't say nothing to you last week because he respects you. Nas hasn't said anything to you because they respect you. Eddie F hasn't said anything to you. He respects you. And I respect you too, but you're trying to work your way up the ladder and tear down people that came up with you, bro, and helped you. I didn't help you, but they helped you. You chose to do radio. You want to be underground bandit, play a bunch of underground records, and eventually you didn't exist. Me, I used to be an underground DJ. I chose to be more mainstream. That's what I want to do. I will never run from or hide from it. So let's just keep this nice, move forward. Stop letting people take you to the chemical bank, to the ATM. That's not clean. Stop getting beat up in the park in Mount Vernon at the Nothing But Love picnic. It's not cool. Okay? Stop testifying, too. We got a lot of things to work on before tomorrow. I hope you wrote this list down. Okay? I know you're bitter. And I know you're broke. You're probably going to stay bitter and broke. I wish I could end this with saying we should be friends, but we can't. And I'm going to tell you something, man. And I'm going to give you some real talk, my brother. Your guy, CL Smooth, is a stand-up guy. You know why? He wouldn't say nothing about you. Over the years that I've known him, he's never said a bad word about you. Continues to not. If he would have shared this information years ago, he would have exposed you. And listen, you testified, I'm sorry, you were at the precinct in 2017. You, sir, you know what you are. 2017, you were down in the precinct, okay? 48 hours style. And let me tell you something, my brother. If it wasn't to that guy on them records, because that's what made you. And you know what that brother wants? An apology from his friend. I'm going to keep it so 100 with you. He wants an apology from his friend for trying to get him in jail in the UK. Now, I don't know what those guys wanted you with you at the chemical bank, at the ATM. I don't know if you could apologize to them because that 500 wasn't enough. Those guys aren't happy.
This is the story of a dog.
Everybody done came up there to get bombs dropped on their shit and the rap on your platforms and you, nigga. But see, that's what's wrong and why the shit won't grow and why the South and the West and Detroit and all them niggas, everywhere else is winning and having long-ass infinite runs that don't end. Because niggas fuck what they own. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, New York and shit, my opinion, man, y'all got to get them old niggas up out the way like Flex and them niggas, man. You know what I mean? Them gatekeepers that y'all got up there, man, that's trying to dictate, like, who, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Good thing I don't need y'all niggas, because if I needed y'all niggas would be fake stifling my growth. Y'all don't play my shit. Sus One, you got on Wendy Williams show, nigga, on primetime TV, nigga, and, like, say what you said. Flex, every chance you get, you said that. You got to stand on that. Which you didn't, like, shit on us. Like, I want to make that clear. Goose, you know what I'm saying? So what I told you when I sang, like, oh, shit, he ain't saying nothing wrong shit. That ain't his motion. He don't listen to that shit. But it's like, what do you listen to then, bro? It's clear what you listen to. You want to dick ride the niggas who lit and popular in the club and, you know, all that shit, nigga. That's what y'all niggas do. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. We got to get rid of y'all niggas, man. Let some new, young, tapped in, really tapped in with the streets ass niggas be the DJs and run that shit up there at Hot 97, nigga.
Oh, let me tell you something. No, look, you know what? Let's have the real talk. I think I like them lyrically. I like their vibe. It's not something I personally bump in my car, and they don't make records for the clubs. So it's, you know what I mean? It's like, I like what they're doing over there. Is that like a good way to put it?
Yeah. People want to ask why I said it 20 years later, because I was scared then. Pop would have whooped my ass. Beijing, you lied. You fucking lied. You said my beard was gonna look like Rick Ross. You fucking lied. I had to paint this shit on my face. My face is not flexing. You fucking lied. Y'all said my beard was gonna be fluffy. Look at this shit.
I lost weight, but I still look like I'm 95. Beijing, you fucking lied. You said I was gonna be the shit. Look at my beard, bitch. It ain't flexing. You lied.
You know what I mean? Because I'm real about it. I don't hate New York, but if y'all don't understand it, then fuck it. You get rolled over too. Because I hear y'all. I was in jail and I heard what they were saying on the radios. You know how we got the wake up show? Right. You know they got their own shows. They got their little mix shows with Red Alert and this nigga and that nigga and what's his name? Flex. And I swear to God, dog, they used to diss the West Coast. They had these commercials where they be like, hey dog, what's up, dog? And I used to be like in jail in New York on my radio, like, oh shit. You know how you would feel if you heard your homeboy went home and just clowned you, and I was like, oh man.
Griselda and I think Conway have an issue. No? Is that his name? Oh, Conway's in Griselda. I should know that. That's the same. I should know that. HR, that's what I should know that. You're right. I should know. You know, listen, I should know that Conway's in Griselda. Right. And who else is in Griselda?
Benny the Butcher.
Benny the Butcher, shout to him. And
West Side Gun.
West Side Gun, shout to him. Hey guys, you're on Hot 97. So I guess they're upset. They feel I don't support them, and I am old. And you're right. I listen. These guys, what are they, like multi-platinum, I think? Are they multi-platinum worldwide touring type artists? I mean, I get it. These millionaires. These guys are millionaires. No, I'm just saying, like, listen.
They want to be.
I thought they are. I think they're big artists. They sell a lot of records. I'm so confused on why they care about a DJ like me who's, I mean, I'm old. I'm out of touch. I'm being honest. I feel the same way about myself. I'm not aware or know what's going on in the street, so I can't help them. Guys, I cannot help you. So I don't even know why. Shout to DJ Sus One. I can't figure out if they're saying that Sus One said something slick.
I think he said he didn't know who they were on Wendy's show.
I thought that he, I couldn't really understand what they meant.
That was a while back.
That was a while back. Okay, I mean, look, Griselda, Michael Jackson, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Griselda, Michael Jackson, Griselda, you know, Drake, Griselda, Drake. It's the same thing. Listen, at me at Funkflex if I don't understand this Griselda thing. And I don't know where they get the. I don't think they're garbage. I know somebody said that I think that they're whack. Oh, they came with the freestyle and they feel they didn't get enough energy out of me. Yeah. Grown men. Grown men. Man, Flex didn't give me enough energy, man. Pause. I'm sorry. And let's, Christ. I mean, I'll talk about more in a second. It's Hot 97. Funkflex, I'm here. At the end of the Hot 97, I'm going to play some Griselda. No. We're going to play some Cardi B, some Little Durk, and Kanye West. Now listen, New York, hey, man, I'm going to play some. Man, I'm some good old boys, man. I like them boys, man. Those guys, man, I like them. I thought they liked me. I thought we was like, all right. All right, man.
Running it down on these niggas.
Sex, drugs, money, and murder, my nigga. You know how we did it, my nigga. Still be painting them bitches, my nigga. Ripping that roll and fucking your bitches. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. 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 Niggas, they never gon' hurt you. Niggas, they never will hurt you. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. Sex, drugs, money, and murder.
Got the traps right. Understand how to get that. Ran down on them niggas with a flip back. New and
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Bullets Gotti. Back with another one. Back with another one. And another one. And another one. This video right here, I'm going to talk about Funk Master Flex, Conway, the whole debacle. Even Pete Rock got involved. But let me just say this about Funk Master Flex. And let me just say this about New York City radio for the people that don't know. you know, since the days of Frankie Crocker, right? Payloa always been, you know, a go. But the record had to be fire. And it had to be good music. And one thing I liked about the Frankie Crockers, you know what I'm saying, the Magics, the Red Alerts, you know, and others, you know, after. But it was the Magics, the Red Alerts, the Marleys and Chuck Chillouts, you know, and then Flex later on. But Frankie Crocker was the man that was like the face of New York City radio. Was Frankie Crocker. He was the head honcho. You know, like he was the top dog. If you all know, like Funkmaster Flex, he got his start on WBLS. You know, so did Bobby Condas, DJ Enough. You know, a lot of them guys that later went on the Hot 97, they all got their start on WBLS. Dude, Frankie Crocker, who had an ear to the streets, the ears to the streets, and the ears to the clubs. He knew who was hot in the clubs, and he knew who was hot in the streets. That's one thing I liked about Frankie Crocker. His style was like ahead of his time. He was the statesman. Now, Funkmaster Flex, right? Flex been on Hot 97 since, because after he left Kiss, because he was on WLS, then he went back to Kiss, then he left Kiss, and he went to Hot 97 in 94. Flex been on Hot 97 28 years, I think. 28? Yeah, it's 28 years. It'll make, 28 years. He's been on Hot 97. And Flex is a great club DJ. I give him that. He's not better than Capri. You know, he's not better than Brucey B, SNS, you know, because SNS that dude. When it comes to like parties, SNS do his thing. And he not really better than Capri. But Flex get busy. Don't get me wrong. You know, Cap was like the dude that, Big Cap was the one that really like cracked the records before Flex. Because Flex really, he didn't break the records. Big Cap broke the records at the Tunnel. And then Flex would play the records. But niggas had to pay Flex to keep their records on the radio. You know, Jay, he gave the nigga a lot of money. And I think the record that he played Ain't No Nigga, but the record where he really like, he threw them stacks at Jay was Who You with the crystal and the stack of money. Rockefeller was hitting Flex off. That's why he was so pro Jay-Z. Like I remember when Nas was beefing with Jay, like Nas was saying, yo, Flex, like, cause he was going in about Flex, like how Flex was having his pom-poms up, dick sucking Jay-Z. And a lot of them on Hot 97 was dick sucking Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? They really wasn't fucking with a lot of niggas in the game. You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't Jay-Z, Jay-Z had the radio play on Hot 97. It was crazy. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? They was fucking with 50, but they had no choice. 50 was that nigga. You know, they couldn't deny him. You know, DMX was that nigga. They couldn't deny him. You know, Bad Boy, you know, they was them niggas. But Flex, you know, Flex is Flex. He had his way. You know, if you don't go to his car show, you ain't getting played on the radio. Flex is one of them dudes, man, like, he was a Payloa dude. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of them dudes on radio was, you know, like I said, it started with Frankie Crocker and before Frankie Crocker, but Frankie Crocker was the main one. When it came, like, the urban radio, he was the main one. You had to bless Frankie Crocker. You know what I'm saying? Because if your radio, how he said it, he said, if your radio, he said, if your radio ain't on WBLS, then your radio ain't on. You know what I'm saying? He was the dude. He was the statesman. You know what I'm saying? And Flex is trying to take that Frankie Crocker elder statesman, but the difference between him and Frankie Crocker broke records. You get me? Frankie Crocker broke records. You know, before there was hip hop, Frankie Crocker broke Curtis Blow record. He broke a lot of records. You know, Frankie Crocker was the guy to break. You had to go to him to get your records broke. Flex, like I said, Flex, he didn't break records because a lot of times the records got a buzz in the streets through the Clue tapes, through the SNS tapes, through the doo-wop tapes, the Ron G tapes. You know what I'm saying? They was getting his traction through them. And Flex being in the club at the Tunnel, he was he was playing the record that Cat would play. Big Cat will break the record and Flex will spin the record. Flex just, it's like Dr. Dre. Like, you get the Dr. Dre stamp. If Dr. Dre put a stamp on it, then it's official. But that don't mean he put the work in on the record. So Big Cat will spin the record at the Tunnel. And the record got played the whole night. When Flex give him a set, he plays the record the whole night. And then he plays the record on Hot 97. Not to take nothing away, but Flex hasn't broken an artist's music, I would say, since the 50 Cent era. He was the last one I remember, like, Flex played that he broke the record. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and Flex always been a dude that he plays club bangers. He's about club bangers. I always knew him for being the DJ that played all the club bangers. Flex never was a street banger DJ. You know what I mean? That's why on High 97 they used to have Absolute, you know, Stretch Armstrong and Wu Kid, DJ K Slay, Pete Rock and Marley Marl. They was the ones that was breaking the street records on High 97. Enough in them, you know. They was breaking the street records. Flex wasn't breaking nothing in the streets. Flex was always the commercial dude. He was the commercial, you know, DJ. So when I see the hate for Griselda, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep it real. The first time I heard Griselda was on Shea 45. You know what I'm saying? And I was listening to Static Selector and Tony Touch, but I was listening to Static Selector. Static Selector and Tony Touch used to play Conway music a lot. And that was around like 2014, 2015. That's how I really got a whiff of knowing about Griselda, the movement. And I'm not gonna lie, I was loving the movement. I was probably the first one listening to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of dudes that I was talking to, they didn't even know who Griselda was. I was putting dudes on. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you know, like, if you don't listen to like Shea 45 satellite radio, you won't know what's hot in the streets. I always prefer I stopped listening to High 97 when it got corny. It got corny when the morning show shit shifted and a whole lot of shit just got corny. So I was listening to more satellite radio around like 09, 010. So I was listening to more Shade 45, and I was hearing more underground shit. Like you would hear Rock Marciano, Ka. I'm talking about, you know, the forefathers. I always say the forefathers of Griselda. The Rock Marcianos, the Ka, the Prodigies. You know, that's what they was playing. The Mayhem Lorenz, Troy Ave, Action Bronson. Like when I got up on, like I been knew who Troy Ave was, but Troy Ave got a lot of spins. Before High 97 got on the wave, he got a lot of spins on Shade 45. You know what I'm saying? Action Bronson got a lot of spins on Shade 45. Shade 45 was breaking more records than High 97 was breaking. Power 105 wasn't even breaking these records. They was so busy trying to play all that Millie Rock shit and Designer and Bobby Shmurda, all that goofy shit, that one-hit wonder shit. They wasn't playing the shit that was really good music. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, when I listen to radio, I'm listening to WBLS. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I listen to R&B. If I'm listening to regular radio, I'm listening to WBLS. I'm not listening to High 97 or Power 105. I love Clue. I fuck with Clue when he was on High 97 at 12 with Monday Night Mixtapes. I fuck with Clue. But Clue always had his ears to the streets. From his mixtape days, he always been the dude that cracked them records. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fucks with Clue, because Clue always been that nigga that always listens to what's hot in the streets. Clue just play, you know, what it is. But he still play the classics. But Clue, he put his work, like Clue, K Slay, them niggas always had their ears to the streets. Self, another one. Self always had his ears to the streets. I give Self his credit. Self been around a long time. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Self did the Locks, the Family, when he had 50 on the mixtapes and all that. Self come a long way. Sus One, like I said, Sus One, Flex, Envy, them niggas is commercial DJs. You know what I'm saying? They commercial DJs. They about commercial shit. You know what I'm saying? They like the commercial shit. They commercial DJs. You know, Carmelo and all them, they're commercial DJs. I get that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But Flex, see, the thing with Flex is, Flex always, for being Flex, being in the game, because Flex been in the game since 88, 87, right? Flex is the type of nigga, this dude done, niggas wanted to kill Flex, man. You know what I'm saying? From the Worlds to even when he went on the radio and went at B.O. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes wanted to murder Flex. You know what I'm saying? Because Flex got a reckless mouth. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about Flex is, he all about, like, what have you done for me lately type of nigga. And he's the type of nigga that if you don't kiss his ring, you ain't getting played on the radio. And that's how he is. That's just Flex. He that type of nigga. But the thing about Flex is that niggas know what type of nigga Flex is. Flex ain't even the best. Like, to be honest with you, he ain't even the best. Like, when you talk about DJs, you don't put him in a conversation with a K Slay or Kid Capri, Brucey B, SNS, Clue. You know what I'm saying? Doo-Wop. You know what I'm saying? Woo Kid. You don't Tony Touch. You don't put him in them conversations. You just don't. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't that type of DJ. Even you can't even put him in a conversation with Red Alert, Marley, Scratch. You just can't put him in them conversations. He's a good DJ. Don't get me wrong. He's a great DJ. He do his thing. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't on a level like I seen him win at Pete Rock. I get what Pete Rock is saying, and I get what Flex is saying, but still, Flex wanna appease. It's just like you look at Jay-Z, right? Jay-Z and Flex, same type of niggas. They trendy niggas. You know what I'm saying? They get on the wave. They have you come up there do, like Flex will have you come up there do the freestyle. They on some trend. They be on some trendy shit. You know, Jay is the same way Flex is. That's why Flex and Jay. That's why Flex was always a Jay-Z dick rider. I remember they stopped playing Nas music on High 97. You know what I'm saying? When they told him he couldn't hang Jay-Z at Summer Jam, they pulled that stunt. Nas went ballistic on them niggas on Power. This back when Power 105 was just coming up, and he went on Steph Lover's show and basically said, you know, how he felt about High 97, Angie, and all of them. How like Dick Rod, Jay-Z. The only nigga that was not Dick Rod and Jay-Z was K Slay. You know, was K Slay. And Flex felt the way. Just like Flex felt the way about Clue. You know what I'm saying? Clue, he was jealous of Clue because Clue had the streets. Flex ain't had the streets. Flex had the clubs. I give you that. Flex had the clubs. He had the tunnel. Yeah, he had the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? He always been a club DJ. He was a radio and club DJ. He had the clubs. But Clue had the mixtapes. Clue had the streets. You ride around listening to Clue tapes. Niggas ain't ride around listening to Flex like that. I'm talking about on mixtape level. Yeah, he had the 60 minutes of Funkflex. Those was cool. Those was albums. You know what I'm saying? His shit, he was like what DJ Khaled is. That's what Flex was back then. When he was signed to Loud Records and Def Jam, and he had the Tunnel album and all that. He was an album DJ. You know what I'm saying? He was an album DJ. He was on some album shit. He wasn't doing mixtapes. Clue made millions on the street doing mixtapes. That's the difference between him and Flex. That's what made Clue that nigga. And you know, he still hating on Clue. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to him. I think I was listening to him last, like 2 weeks ago. He was going in on Clue. And I'm like, damn, this nigga still going in on Clue. Like, you know what I'm saying? Him, Clue been beefing since Clue went to Power 105. But when Clue was over there, Clue was his man's. But when Clue went to Power 105, got a slot at 6 to 12, Flex felt the way. Because Flex had that 7 to 12 slot for years. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Flex was doing Flex, they would have Flex had that slot for years. Flex would be on High 97 from motherfucking Monday to Sunday, because he did the tunnel. They used to do the live tunnel shows. So Flex would be on Monday through Sunday. But when the tunnel closed, it was Monday through Saturday. But Flex, you know what I'm saying, had a problem with Clue, because Clue Monday night mixtapes was killing his freestyles. Clue had everybody coming up there doing freestyles on. Him and K Slay had the most freestyles going on. And the freestyles, they was getting the underground niggas up there. Flex started biting that from Clue. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about Flex, like it's no hate with Flex, but it's like Flex is trying. It's not that he's trying to hold on. He just want to be trendy. Flex know that these niggas that he playing ain't hot. know what I'm saying? And it's no knock on the young. It's just music is music, nigga. You can't be playing the same. Like, I listen to Flex. I was like, one time I was listening to Flex, yo, he played the same records. I'm like, yo, my nigga, this nigga played the same fucking records. Then this nigga playing some reggaeton shit. Then this nigga playing some. He playing a whole lot of weird shit. I'm like, yo, wait a minute, my nigga. You playing a whole lot of weird shit. I remember I went to go see The Locks. And Flex came on his set. This nigga played Swag. It was many years ago. I think it was like 12 years ago, 11 years ago, probably 10 years ago. This nigga put on Swag Surfing. And I'm like, yo, niggas was mad as fuck. This nigga he started putting on Swag Surfing. Niggas like, oh, hold up. This is a real hip-hop event. Then he started putting the real shit. I'm like, yo, this nigga Flex, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and the thing about him is that, yo, my nigga, you as a DJ, my nigga, you so out of touch. You can't play. You can't mix it up with the new and the old. Like Red Alert get busy. Shout out to Red Alert. Red Alert get busy. Kid Capri still get busy. You hear me? Brucey B still get busy. SNS still get busy. You know what I'm saying? These dudes get busy on them tables. Ron G, niggas get busy on them tables. You know what I'm saying? But niggas play the right records. Flex? Scratch is another one. He get busy on them tables. But Flex be playing that bullshit. And it's like, yo, my nigga, you annoying, dogs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga be having these whack ass niggas come up there like, how you gonna do freestyles with niggas that can't fucking rap? You gonna have these niggas do freestyles. Like, my nigga, like, make up your motherfucking mind. You know these niggas is trash. You gonna have these whack ass niggas do freestyles, and you ain't gonna let lyrical niggas do freestyles out there. Like, how you gonna call it Funkflex freestyles and you got whack niggas doing freestyles? Like, that's the shit that make you say, like, yo, this nigga Flex is playing, it's a mockery of the culture now. You know what I'm saying? Now you taking a mockery of the culture. Now you just shitting on the hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Flex do. He's shitting on the culture. Instead of Flex, you know, and I get what Conway's saying. It's like, it's a lot of dope young talent. But the thing I don't get with New York, and I'm going to keep it real. Upstate been killing New York City hip-hop, the five boroughs, for the longest. When Rock Marciano, like I said, Rock Marciano and them was putting out better shit. Rock Marciano, I remember when Rock, it was Rock, it was Kai, it was Troy Ave, Action Bronson. Like, niggas was coming with it, right? They was bringing you that New York feel. And then you started seeing other niggas popping up, you know what I'm saying, from like the Dark Lows, you know what I'm saying, who definitely is one of my favorites. I still fuck with Law. You know what I mean? 38 Special. You know, Conway, Benny. You got the homie, what's my man, Flea Lord. You know, and Ransom. You know, and it's a lot of dudes that's like, you be like, damn, it's a lot of dope artists coming and they ain't getting no play on radio. And it's not like you need the radio. Don't get me twisted. You don't really need it. But it's like, if we really gonna be technical, a lot of these niggas that they considering as hot is trash. You know, they trash. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it ain't no good. Like, the best rappers, I tell niggas all the time, the best artists is the niggas that's upstate. 38 Special, El Camino, Heen, Benny. He's the best fucking rappers. Upstate niggas. I'm like, yo, these upstate niggas, Riggs and the cloth and all. I'm like, oh, these niggas is fire. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, if you ain't from the 5 boroughs, you know, niggas want to act all like, and it's like, yo, niggas from the 5 boroughs is trash. Niggas can't spit bars. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can't, you know, make good songs. The shit be repetitive. Niggas only can make one hot record and then it's over for them. Like, it's clipped. They can make one hot record and it's over for them. And I'm saying to myself, wow, these niggas really can't make, like, a good record. They can only make one hot song. It's like, these niggas is like, they don't have staying power. They're going to be here for 20. Like, I remember when Bobby Shmurda first came on the scene, Hot 97 was shoving these niggas damn niggas' throats. Like, these niggas was hot. They was playing Casanova like his shit was hot. I'm saying to myself, why is Hot 97 stay playing this Casanova nigga? Like, I was saying to myself, yo, you got the Griselda niggas. You got the boy Quilly out of Philly. You got Troy Ave. You got Darklow. You got all these niggas you could be playing on the radio and you playing this Casanova nigga. You playing the Bobby Shmurda. You still playing this Bobby Shmurda hot nigga record. You know what I'm saying? You playing Young Ma. Like, come on, my nigga. Ain't nobody want to hear no Young M.A. Nobody want to hear these whack niggas. Like the nigga Loon said. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas with these nasty ass 16s, niggas thinking they like 50 Cent on the shit. Niggas thinking they hot and they not. You know what I'm saying? They not. And niggas like Flex is playing these niggas. And it's like you playing these niggas like these niggas got a banger. These niggas got fucking a weed plate. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I tell people all the time, me personally, I don't listen to none of these niggas in the town. I listen to the young boys that's doing their thing with the Bronx drill shit and all that. That's cool. I listen to it. But the rest of these other niggas, I don't listen to these niggas. I don't care for their music. I think a lot of these niggas is trash. That Fabio Foreman album was garbage. And it's like, you know, Flex ain't the only one, man. It's these blogging niggas too. These niggas like Punch and a lot of these other blogging niggas. Like, they trying to push these whack niggas that be rapping in Brooklyn. I tell niggas like that, like, these niggas that's rapping in Brooklyn is garbage. You know what I'm saying? You got a few good niggas out of Brooklyn that's spitting that shit. And the rest of these other niggas is garbage. Niggas still pushing Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy. But like, get the fuck out of here with these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Flex. Conway had a point. But I don't think it's no DJs that know the culture anyway, that know what's hot in the streets. They not really in tune with really good music. They listening to the fucking the repetitive drill shit that really ain't gonna be here that long. That drill shit ain't gonna be here that long. Niggas ain't got no staying power with that drill shit. You know what I'm saying? You and the thing is, you got too many niggas getting killed, and niggas don't even know how to make money with that. You know what I'm saying? Flexing them niggas. Like, one thing about flexing them niggas, they gonna play the big nigga names, right? They gonna play the Drakes. They gonna play the Lil Babies. They gonna play the Roddy Riches because they is big artists. They gonna play them. But far as them busting niggas in New York, who the fuck is the bus in New York City? Ain't no niggas the bus in New York City. Cause all these niggas in New York City don't got good music. Niggas can't make a street banger, a club banger. They can't make nothing. Can't make nothing. They make the same repetitive records. So that's why New York City ain't got nothing. Like, you gotta rely on the niggas from Buffalo. Upstate niggas got it. Sorry to tell you, but the upstate niggas got it. Flex know that. He try to act like, oh yeah, I don't like their music, but nigga, they got the biggest. They got you quoting out who they collabing with. They collabing with all the biggest artists. Ludacris, 50, Eminem, J. Cole, Kanye, like Drake. These niggas is on records with the biggest artists. How you going to deny these niggas from Buffalo when they them niggas? They them niggas. Only thing that I feel like Griselda is missing out is a good club banger record. They get a good club banger joint, they got it. You know what I'm saying? They need a couple club bangers and they good. Other than that, nigga, they the voice of the streets. They got them records. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear like me personally. Like when I listen to Shade 45, they was playing all the records. Like when I saw Nick Grant went up there to do Flex, I was like, yo, Nick Grant should have been. I told somebody, I said, yo, Nick Grant, Quilly, these niggas should have been up there. Flex the freestyle. Flex, he gravitating the niggas after niggas been on Shade 45 freestyling. He ain't grab these niggas up in the beginning. I was like, yo, why he ain't got Dark Low up there? Like these niggas you need to have up here to freestyle. You bringing these other trash niggas up there to do whack ass freestyles. Niggas reading off their phones and shit, and niggas ain't even freestyling. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and then when niggas, like, I was mad with them when they stopped playing Troy. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas gonna stop playing Troy Ave music? Troy Ave had the hottest music in the game. These niggas stopped playing Troy Ave and then started playing Casanova bullshit. You gonna play Casanova bullshit and you ain't gonna play a nigga that's making good music? Y'all, cause y'all so, yo, like, the shit with me with these niggas in the industry and especially with these niggas, it's like, these niggas is all about kissing ass and sucking dick. Flex always been a nigga, if you ain't greasing his pockets. Benzino said it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Benzino. Benzino been exposed him. When Benzino was that nigga, he was playing Booty. He was playing Rock the Party. He was playing all Benzino shit back in the 2000s and late 90s. But after Benzino, you know what I'm saying? He had his beef with Eminem. He stopped playing Benzino music. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing I don't like about Flex. He'll play your music, but then he'll stop playing your music. Like he stopped playing 6ix9ine music. I'm like, yo, my nigga, you was playing this kid music, then you want to stop playing this music because you playing Casanova in them music. Bobby Shmurda in them music. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. That nigga ain't loyal. Like, I ain't like how he did 50. Like, you gonna play 50 your mans, but you gonna play Rick Ross music, and 50 supposed to be your mans. You know what I'm saying? No loyalty. He did the same shit to Nas. Nas beefing with Jay, he playing Jay music. He stopped playing Nas shit. It's like, yo, come on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit that I ain't never understood with Flex. Flex stopped, like, even, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, niggas said that, man, about Flex, man. Flex is a fickle ass nigga, man. Like, he'll play your music and he'll stop playing your music. Like, come on, my nigga. Supposed to be fucking with niggas and you don't want to play niggas' music. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit I don't understand. Like I get what Conway was saying. Like, nigga, you want some Payloa gatekeeper type of shit. Like, you want niggas to kiss your pinky ring and kiss your ass. That's what Flex is about. You know what I'm saying? Like, Flex don't break no nigga. He don't break no artist. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that he don't break no artist. He ain't in tune with what's really hot. Like, I remember when Bob, like I said, when Bobby Shmurda came on the scene, he was playing that boy like this nigga was hot. And he wasn't hot. He was not hot. In my opinion, Troy Ave was more hotter than Bobby Shmurda because he had more records on the radio. Bobby Shmurda was living off of one record. Hot nigga. And the Computers record. Designer, he was playing Designer, Young and May. I'm like, yo, he playing one-hit wonders, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But all with him is, he dick riding. You know, he dick riding. So I get with, like I said, what Conway saying is facts. I felt what Griselda was saying early on. Like, nigga ain't hip to what's going on. Cause if you hip, like, I respect niggas like Static Selector, Tony Touch, and K Slay, cause niggas really knew it was hot. Like I said, even Wu Kid knew it was hot. Cause Wu Kid was playing Griselda. Wu Kid was playing Troy Ave. You know what I'm saying? Self and them. When Self and Superstar J was over on Shade 45, who they was playing? Troy Ave, Griselda, all the dudes that was hot in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Same with Static Selector, Tony Touch. They was playing everything they knew, what was hot, what was new, underground wise. Niggas always playing. Niggas talking about a lot of these niggas ain't underground hot. These niggas is just hot for a second. Was really hot in the underground. They ain't really playing it. They ain't playing SPMB Bills. They ain't playing the boy Bleezy. They ain't playing, you know, Troy the Boy and Fab Dawn and them. They ain't playing. Flex ain't playing them. Flex ain't playing Nino Man. Flex ain't playing Richard Rama. Those is who hot in the underground. You know? He playing the Fabios and all that. Like, nigga, nobody want to hear them niggas. He's playing Casanova like nigga, Casanova wasn't hot. He was force fed. Play some El Camino, my nigga. Play some 38 Special. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was playing my song. Up at Deck's playing my song. Every time I look, he playing my song music. But my song was paying a nigga. And I get it. He don't play Vado no more. He used to play Vado, but, you know, after Vado and King, he don't play Vado no more. You know? So, you know what's up with Flex. If you ain't paying Flex, or you ain't got a relationship with Flex, he ain't playing your music. That's how it is. Flex is he all about that money, nigga. You understand every record that he played on the radio in the 90s and even the 2000s. Niggas was hitting him off with that bag. Flex wasn't playing your records like that. If you wasn't hitting him with that bag, nigga, he wasn't playing your records. I remember when Gravy got shot, they stopped playing Gravy music. Straight up. Straight up. I remember when French Montana, you know what I'm saying? Max B, they didn't play Max B. They ain't play French Montana. He later on, he played Max, but he was playing Max when he was with Bird Gang, but he didn't play Max, you know. And then later on, he started playing French, but he didn't play Max. You know what I'm saying? And Max was the hottest nigga in the city. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, my nigga. Lil Wayne, like, he ain't even want to play Wayne. I remember Wayne, he only played one record from Wayne. And that was, I remember, it wasn't Fireman. It was, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was the joint with him and Robert Dick. But he ain't played none of Wayne shit until the Carter 3. Flex, one thing about Flex is, Flex has never been in tune with the streets. Clue was in tune with the streets. Wu Kid was in tune with the streets. Green Lantern was in tune with the streets. K Slay was in tune with the streets. That's why they get a lot of love. But Flex wasn't in tune with the streets. He was in tune with what was hot in the mainstream. And he's always been a mainstream DJ. He ain't never been a DJ for the streets. He's always been a mainstream DJ. He's been a mainstream DJ since he came in the game. And we got to remember, like, Flex is responsible for the East and West shit. You know what I'm saying? With him dissing a lot of West Coast rappers, you gotta remember who Biggie went to when the shit popped off at the Snoop video shoot. He went to Flex and instructed dudes to shoot up the motherfucking trailer. So if you go to Flex and tell him that, and then dudes go and shoot up the trailer, what do you expect? You know, Flex always been a hater. And if you ain't paying and giving no payola, you know, you ain't getting no play. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, they did that to the South artists. They did that to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So Flex ain't never been a dude that play dudes or bust a record. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was hot. It's a lot of biasness. You know what I'm saying? He was Jay-Z biased for a very long time. You know, he's Puffy biased for years, but he's very, very, very much Jay-Z biased. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. When Nas was beefing with niggas, he was biased. He was biased. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Nas went at him the way he did. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what Conway's saying, but you gotta realize Flex is the type of niggas, man, ain't no changing him, and he ain't gonna leave. He not giving up his spot. You know what I'm saying? He's not giving up that spot. Mainstream DJ from the 90s to now, he's a mainstream DJ. He ain't hot, he don't know what's hot in the streets. Flex ain't never been that. That ain't never been him. So I don't understand why dudes feel like, yo, like, y'all should have been knew Flex was a hot in the streets. And I agree with Conway. Yeah, Flex need to, you know, step down, but Flex ain't gonna do that. Flex is the face of Hot 97. Without Flex, Hot 97 is a sinking ship. They know that. It's true.